It's Dirty Duck here. Dirty Duck here again. I know you all been missing me. Covered in muck as usual, and I've got a complete bombs site going on in the workshop, but at the end of the day, perfect time to do a video. A couple of things I wanted to go through today. I done see the monster's back. Did a video the other day of the adaptation plate for putting on the jack for pulling out the transmission. I actually find it easier and safer to do it on the ground than what it is to do it in a hoist. I haven't got a hoist in the workshop here, and the main reason is because if I had a hoist here, I'd have a lineup of jobs to do out the gate and down the road, and I don't really want to do vehicles that much, so I don't have one. Anyway, so a few things. I'm going to go through the truck, and I want to show you this adaptation that I made on the holder for what hold the transmission. Okay, because I've done some adaptations on it. Okay, let's get into it. And this may or may not be interesting to you, but at the end of the day, it's interesting to me. So this is the plate what I use to take the transmission out, and it goes into this jack. You just simply pull that out, and you can see that the lug on the back of this thing is, I've machined it tight, and then I put a slot in the middle, so if I need to make it tighter, I just whack a screwdriver in there or chisel, and it'll splay them enough to make it tight, and that just sits in there. I put these wings, so that's where the arm used to end, and I noticed when I took the transmission out it was trying to roll off, so I extended it up with this thin bit of, was it 3 by 20 or 16, something like that, mil bit of flat bar, zapped it on there, and then put this chain link on here, right? And I did that on both sides, and then I put the strop around the transmission and back onto itself, and then clamped it up tight, and then these arms are thin enough that they change to the shape of the transmission, right? And then I put these chain links here, and here, and that was to give me more options to strap up, to tighten it up on, and more places to put the hooks on well, I don't use the hooks on those ratchet strops. I use well, I'm having a brain fart, like the D shackle, like a trailer shackle on a trailer chain. The other thing that I want to mention to you once again is this here looks like a thin piece of plate, and it is, but it's high tensile, okay? So if you were going to make this at home and you weren't going to use high tensile plate, you couldn't use this. This wouldn't be mild steel. If you were going to use mild steel, that would have to go up to at least 8 mil thick, right, or 10 mil, and that's how strong high tensile is compared to the other side. Here you can see, and I put this bit of flat bar here years ago. That was to stop the strops sliding off. Okay, so very handy instrument. I made it, I think I told you, I made it when I was, I'm 61 now, and I made it when I was, I don't know, it must have been like 26, I think, when the first transmission I pulled out of a Hilux. Okay, next thing. I'm going to try and do this, taking the lid off. I haven't put, she's all but together, but what I wanted to show you is this, right? And this, see that plug there? That when I put the engine into this, it had all this wiring going down onto the transmission, and I fought with them for years. And I'm going to tell you, the best way to deal with all those wires going down onto the transmission is you get your side cutters and you chop it and you put a plug in, right? And then in that way you don't have to deal with those plugs and wires on the transmission. It all comes out as one, okay? One of the best improvements I've done. I've done it on, I think I've done it on another customer's truck as well. And I used it once on the engine, and I've already used it to take it take the transmission out. And the transmission absolutely just went in so easy. I put new springs in it. I don't know if you can tell, but she's sitting a lot higher in the front. So on the leaf spring trucks, once the springs get old, your steering starts packing up because the angle of the kingpins, for lack of a bit of change. So the steering starts. I've put her all back together. She's all back in. So she's all sweet as. I've still got a bit more painting to do on the springs and that, but she's all, give it a bit of a Hilux overhaul while I'm under there. So it's all looking really good. Because I think 2 videos ago I done so basically I took that whole front axle right out in the end, rolled it out, and yeah. All right. And the exhaust, that's what I wanted to show you too. It's that free flow system that I put in, and I painted it with what was it, CRC what do you call it? It's zinc coating or something. And bloody Chook here. Oh, Chooko! Oh, Chooko's coming to say hello. If it's not the dog, it's the Chooks. Anyway, I was saying, it's interesting to see that the zinc paint on the free flow has got no rust, but already on the pipe, on the brand new pipe, which is meant to have a good coat on it, has already got rust on it. Isn't that interesting? Oh, that's the last thing I wanted to show you. Was the that manifold. So 2 things with this manifold. When you get aftermarket exhausts for Hiluxes, watch out, because sometimes that pipe, what they sell you, is a bit smaller through the aftermarket crowd. It's more like for a 1.4 engine, not a 2.8 or 3 litre. And the other thing I wanted to show you is the manifold. The exhaust came off easy as. there's that exhaust gasket I made. Made a new one up. And this time I think what I'm going to do, see how there's a bit of thread sticking out there. I think what I'm going to do is find some other nuts and just put them on over the top here with that 567, so they can't rust up, you know. The nuts will protect them anyway. Haven't managed to get to the bikes. Old Sexy, I've got the barrels back and everything's ready to go. I'm gonna make up a special tool to fit the pistons back onto the con rods. And yeah, I just got to get this. I've got to get forward, and I've got to go down the line, and yeah, it's just I am selling a cheap clutch on. It's brand new. I got the wrong one. I'm selling it on Marketplace, but I'm having trouble putting it up. But anyway, I was selling it 280 plus freight if you're interested. It's brand new. It's just I decided to do a different type of clutch with this truck because I was doing a lot of towing. All right, the duck is out. Okay. Oh, hope you guys are having a good one. Later.